We now return to Let's Play Anno 1800. Okay, so, right, I'm going to start collecting things for this Sunken Treasures deal. Now, it occurred to me, I had said in a previous episode that this seems to have just popped up to be sort of a filler. But back here, was it? I put down a Sunken Treasures billboard. I wonder if that triggers this, because we have one of those for each and every expansion, right? So anyway, that would be I'd be curious if that's what triggered that. But we need to go around and prepare for this expansion in particular, which again has what was it? Damn it! This is not where I want to be. I want to actually see the expedition, Sunken Treasure Expedition.
This is the eye of the devil's storm to come.
Hunting, diplomacy, navigation. Hunting, diplomacy, navigation, and I've already got that. So I think I'm going to actually get rid of this for now. Toss that overboard. Toss that overboard.
Stations!
And you can pick that up. And we'll need to come in here, because we're going to need some provisions, for starters. But we are also going to need a few more things. So let's grab provisions. I mean, okay, well, that's right. I have to actually look here for a moment and see which things will give me what. Expedition. Alright. Let's go down here. We are looking for diplomacy. That could be beer. Hunting could just be plain old flour. But I don't think that's provision. It counts as rations. Okay. Lots of medicine. Okay, that's actually basically all we can take. We can take +5 hunting for flour, or we can get +10 diplomacy for beer, +30 diplomacy for champagne, and +15 for cigars. Apparently we can consume the cigars. That's a little gross.
Changes, I hope.
But where did I put all those cigars? Because I have a ton. Oh, wait a minute. I actually have a ton of those. Who eats those? That is very... Why do you continue to do this to me? Scarcity of canned food in ditch water due to tin pot mismanagement. Alright. Look. This appears to be a constant thing. Now do I have... That's war effort. Productivity. If there's something I can use towards an expedition, that would be nice. I don't think it is. I mean, I keep seeing this dwindle, but, I mean, this just isn't going to be a thing. This could bite me. I mean, 10%, again, that's a lot for consumption. So until I get canned food here, this will never go away. This will be something I constantly have to deal with. Okay, well, we're going to do this for now.
My impression of you is unfavorable.
I don't care. Yeah, so this, they're constantly screaming at me here. Would you go away? So I'm not even producing canned food here, right? It's all coming from here. This should have plenty of canned food at this point, right? Well, we are producing it, yes. So really, it's not enough to go over here. I am making a bit of money. Let's see if maybe I can't just buy some. And I don't know what the current stock is going to be. Well, okay. Let's look at artisans here. Thing is, I don't know how much... We'll go ahead and calculate that. I don't know how much that's going to translate into when it comes to...
You're asking for the cutlass.
You ran into me. So one cannery running at 20%. I don't actually know what that means. 0.14. 0.14 what, though? 0.14 tons? I don't know. So we'll just have it by. Hopefully someone will take care of that. Okay, so I've got my very expensive champagne, which was not being consumed, I don't believe. I don't... No, you got beer, and you're missing a variety theater. Okay, well, one way we can do a variety theater is to knock something out and put in a town hall here. That would increase happiness. I'm kind of done with Ditchwater, though, honestly. I'm a little bit tired of that. So, we'll keep the champagne. Now, this is skill points per 50 tons, so... I don't know, it seems a little bit pricey, but it'll let me keep it for the first time. So right now we're looking at, well, like 50, right? Yeah, 50. So let's see what else we got in here now. And we'll see what... These are items. Okay, there's a diplomacy, plus 5 diplomacy. We got too much diplomacy right now. What I need is navigation. Well, navigation and force. I guess I like self-repair. But we'll see if there's someone else to swap out. Okay, there's straight up 10, but that's not enough for that. Diplomacy. Medicine. Crafting. Why so much crafting? And I'm not seeing any hunting. Ooh, wait. Okay, naval power, but it does give me more navigation, like 20 navigation. Oh, okay. We will grab that. I mean, naval power could be good if we have to fight our way out. Remember, there are things that do come up. Yeah. They do come up that are not within the likelihoods. So, having to fight our way out seems like it's actually pretty good there. Force is unnecessary in this situation. So do I have someone better for navigation? Or something better for navigation? Naval power... Part of the rainforest set. Okay, yes, we can also start doing a zoo. Well, right now I think you're in pretty good shape.
Ready for a challenge.
What else do I have here? Naval power, faith, naval power.
On our way.
Have you move over here for a moment. Let's go take a look real quick.
Stations.
Crafting, navigation 10, hunting 20 with a trait of diver. That could be interesting. I suppose if that comes up... Ooh. Sunken treasures? Makes me think that maybe we would need that. So a navigation of 10. What was your
New orders.
Hunting 20. Versus hunting 25. But I would get diving if I swap that out, because right now I've got a navigation of 50. Pretty high naval power. It would increase my... lower my hunting, but okay. We'll actually take this back. We'll take you out. We'll go get the pearl diver. I just have a hunch that we might get an option for diving. Turns out I got another one too. Force, naval power. Let's go. It's actually pretty cool that we get a bunch of this stuff, but we got a lot of this stuff. On the plus side, I could probably fill up quite the zoo without having to commit to a lot of expeditions to go get animals. Okay, we'll put you back, and we'll go get a pearl diver. For the cost of 5 navigation, I am
Trading,
banking
we are
on...
Dragon and Phoenix in happy union.
I am banking on... you know... Oh, right, yeah. I have to keep buying this. Yes, because I want to get her out of here. What do we got here? A couple pirate ships floating around yet. Okay, she is not here. She's got no presence here. Let's go look at this, though. She does have a presence here. Those appear to be the only 2 ships she has left, interestingly enough. And they're just putting around. So, you know, that could be fun. Force diplomacy. Okay. So, we'll do that. Meanwhile, what's going on over here? What is... Okay. For a minute there, I had thought they were colonizing my island. That was a thing in Anno 1400, correct? You could do that. You could attach onto someone else's island and then creep on your way up. So, I've determined that rather than save this for the palace, I'm going to do the zoo, because apparently, one, you can do multiple zoos, but you can also expand the zoo to be a lot, like a lot. So, I think this will be pretty good to have as a very large zoo area. And I'm not sure how much detailing I can put in. I know that it's kind of got modules, like, you know, this stuff, so you can create pens for all your different types of animals, whatnot. So I might be able to do some pathing in there and put some bushes. Of course, eventually I will want to renovate the actual city itself and do some fancy stuff with that. I want to put rows of trees around and all that, but right now I'm just kind of trying to tighten up some loose ends here. You, Rover, what am I having you do right now? Why don't we have you take a couple things back? Chance of riots, all production buildings when activated. Okay, I'm going to have you bring
Adjust the
some
sail.
stuff back. And you will need to bring that out. Okay, so now let's send you on an expedition.
It's not raining unless it makes your head bleed.
We are off to search for the Queen and unlock another new region, just what we need, right? Assign a ship. What is the... You, Temperance. Yes, we can start, right?
The time with pitch poled in hard
All right.
wind.
So, the use of the champagne is going to be very short-lived, seeing as how we're only going to get that plus 30 diplomacy bonus the first time round, so hopefully that will last a little bit longer. Okay.
Awaiting new horizons.
So now I know I need windows. I do need windows for this. We've got beer. Okay.
Who needs unions? This place is the onion!
I feel naught
right.
but a ragged joy.
Sewing machine. Right. So actually, let's go back to this, because now I need to know. Sewing machine. Sewing machine. Right. So I was banking off of being able to use the one iron mine for both the cannery as well as the this upcoming sewing machine deal. So now I'm going to need a coal mine, and we will just do like so. And that is going to require 2 furnaces to a lumberjack's hut and 2 sewing machine factories. 2 sewing machine factories will produce for 2,800 engineers, so I really only need the 1, but I will put down a lumberjack all the same. Yeah, okay, we'll just, it's easier right here. So we'll just do...
Your harbor is under attack.
Like so. No big deal. And we're back over here, and now we need this stupid thing. Could I move this, maybe? And hopefully these will still be able to get there, because that's a pain. I beg your pardon?
The festival has ended. Your city has grown uglier.
In a minute. Dog Slather. Dog Slather became... How? Dog Slather's just over here and doing nothing. What the heck became uglier about this? I don't know. What are you... You're on expedition. Okay. Right, so that's that started. Okay, I'm seeing a little bit of a weirdness here with the road because I janked it around. That's okay, we could end up just pulling that out of there. But it does actually line up right now. Yeah? No? No. Because that's going to go right about there. Man, I could have actually almost... It's really only off by a little bit. I'm thinking that's kind of the wall of where I want it to be. The city, I mean. Although I do have it expanded 2 blocks this way, don't I? So it'd actually be very close to this. Well, I'll figure that out. And yeah, we'll beautify all this stuff in a minute here. Right now, I'm more concerned with a furnace. It's going to require 100 workers, so let's actually pop some people up. Okay. And then we'll just put a nice little thing here. How big's that? Oh, that is enormous, but it actually will fit there, right? Because that, yeah, they will fit right next to each other. So if I did a trade union, I could put it right across the street. Alternatively, I could put this across the street. That works as well. And then maybe a trade union there. What is the trade union? Oh, we still got plenty of room, actually. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at my items and see if there's actually something that the trade union will work towards. But what I do know is we need to get this furnace in here.
To the edge of the world.
Okay, off we are on that. And right, so now we need to get some windows over here.
Ready for a challenge.
For more than a few reasons. Looks like those are all good. Coal is going down for the production of steel and weapons, which I am selling. I could turn that back on to produce more glass into windows. In fact, I'm just going to do that. So let's turn
Always
you
hard
back
to pick
on?
up where you leave off.
Okay, we had the people for it. I mean, the money is still...
Awaiting new horizons.
We'll make it. What does that lady's voice remind me of? The one who was just talking. I kind of feel like we dealt with her before in a different video game. You know what it actually kind of sounds like? She kind of sounds like the cultist from Dawn of War, the first one. She's got just a little bit of a hint of mania in there. What can I get from you?
A dragon among mortals.
Construction quest.
Chill already thaws.
Build 2 gazebo gardens. Okay, but where? Anywhere? Just anywhere? And how do I get them? Memorial statue. Oh, these. I mean, okay. We can just put them down and then do something with them later, right?
Sweet rain, after the long drought.
I mean, that's one hell of a return. 20 grand for something I paid 500 for, and I can just... I mean, okay. Okay. I'm not going to complain about that.
Ready for
Pretty
a
generous.
challenge.
Another thing I should do too is eventually develop this port. I'm thinking that, you know, that's going to be one of those
Route
things.
plotted.
Why don't you come over here? Oh wait, no, wait. You got stuff to offload. Okay. Oh, we got somebody here.
Help yourself, Gav.
A gift. Okay. Collect the gift. Collect the gift.
Place is... You've got our interests at heart.
Productivity up. Okay. I mean, that's fine too. That's fine too. Yeah. I mean, what else do I do?
What I wouldn't give to get out of my shuttered. You're getting off lightly.
That's it.
Aye.
Seems a little bit.
Ready?
You could stay home, actually. We don't need you to... I mean, you could actually probably run circles around these, but I think that flotilla right there will be
Awaiting
fine.
new horizons.
Doesn't she say? She's just like... Anything for the dark gods.
Aye.
What are you doing?
These men know the art of battle.
Well, they're good, because they're about to. Ooh, really?
Our harbour is under attack.
Wow. We almost sank that. You got one more in you. Ah.
Their ghosts will take you.
Oh. Okay. You two.
Stations.
Let's go see. It might be a cannon. Wow, okay. Well, okay, here's a little island. It's got some clay. So it could help the development of that town. That's fine too. Let's take you, and I think I'll actually want you
Good and ready.
to probably be escorted. Because I feel like we're gonna be maybe attacked. Did you guys pick this up yet, or what the hell are you doing?
Fleet ready.
No, we're going into the wind, so really the gunboats would have been a better choice, I think.
Stations.
You know what, these ones.
Aye.
Alright. Now, do we actually need brick? I'm gonna go no, but at the same time, if I do choose to upgrade some of the buildings, that will allow me to, you know, that will allow me to do okay, we are selling all that stuff. Good, good. Allow me to do it. Allow me to upgrade. These guys are fine, I guess. This needs an upgrade. Yeah, okay. As long as you're generating money, we're all good. You now.
Attention for the Admiral.
Head all the way down south. Because we're going to build us a new colony. And in reality, I could probably... I mean, they can produce their own bricks down here. So let's take half of those and dump them off. How about here? Did I ever develop this one? I did not develop this one very far. This requires... Okay, it's got that.
Cream of the crop.
Why are they not producing work clothes? Ah, we don't have enough farmers to be using them, that is why. What else can they produce? Coal, copper, iron. Okay. So if I wanted to, I could make an industry up here that we could start selling, and or do something else with. I don't really know. Population here is 580. Is that being sustained? Not really. Not really at all, in fact. Could I maybe upgrade a few? I feel like that causes a little bit of unhappiness when you do that, but maybe... I mean, that would alleviate some, because every level takes a little bit less of certain resources than some others do. I'm a little bit dubious of this, actually. They should be going up.
We careen into the unknown.
All right.
Wild things pursue us.
It's no coincidence the trail of roses left in Her Majesty's wake is ended in this pretty continental town. But what could have caused her to... Wowzers. What could have crossed... Oh my god. Why'd she cross the sea to get to the other side? She's a queen. She must be here somewhere. Or we bribe them with my only chance at diplomacy. It's half and half, so there must be a sign of her somewhere. A nearby castle or country residence, of course. Eliminate all other factors, and what remains is the truth. The queen would never be content to stay in a town. It's now a question of exactly which of her landed relatives she is visiting here at the island. Okay, use the knowledge of royalty, or just use deduction. Again, well, okay, do I actually use this, or am I just using it as a... You know what I mean? Like, would I actually gain something from this, or would I gain something from the fact that I have 2 items here? I guess we could try this. I would hate this if it took the inventory. Let's use the knowledge of the royal family. Your familiarity with Teutonic dynasties stands you in good stead. Whispers at home are growing ever louder on the subject of the queen's suitors, and her cousin Ernest seems to be one of the front-runners. Oh my. You visit the outspoken prince and present a letter, and though cordial, he seems a little twitchy. Try to read his thoughts, or continue to pour champagne down his throat. Very well, agrees the prince. My dear cousin asked me to help trace our shared lineage and establish the validity of certain claims she believes. She has ancestral ties through La Corona. Your diplomatic immunity may prove important in the days ahead. There is a masked ball in that place. Monégasque? Monégasque? You'll find her there. Great. Your captain awaits your command. Extra rations, and we immediately lose the bonus, or we can probably afford to just continue at 90% morale. It's a little too early to be giving away the bonus, I feel. So,
I doff my cap to you.
you know what? Do we have some kind of bonus to just general production? Schnapps, oh my goodness, this is precisely what I was hoping to find. Perfect. Let's do a thingamagum here. This is actually not going to work out too well. I need it to be more central. So, what are we looking at there? I guess we're looking at deleting that, moving you, and moving you, and then we can plop one of you here. That is the backside. We'll put that road back in. We'll do, yeah, how about that? just for a little bit of interest. And then we will come in here and we will put you. And now we'll boost up at least the schnapps production, if not the sheep production. Now, what I could do for you is plunk one of these down. Right, that has to be right next to it, doesn't it? How big is that? Annoyingly big enough. Okay, how about we move you, get that down here, put this up here, bring this down, bring this back, and then we just add you in. Now, this is going to require probably some wheat then, huh? Yes. Yes would be the answer to that. So we're not actually going to improve the production of it, which I guess wouldn't matter anyway, right? Because it needs to be here. Production needs to improve here, not necessarily here. I don't really know. I should have enough. I feel I should. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. That seems really lazy that I had to go all the way over there just for that, but whatever.
Coming clean. Back on the straight and narrow.
That's all we needed. Just a little bit of cash.
Fleet embarking.
Right, so let's go back here. I unloaded my windows now. Okay. So we've got this going. It's now time to get some sewing machines up and running. I will just put it here. That's the front. So there you go. What kind of characters do we have here? Anything very useful? Affects a members club. Not even sure what that means. Defense turrets when activated. Okay. Schools, churches, and chapels. Affects schools, churches, and chapels. Are those within range? Not the chapel. But I do have a school. How do I get a chapel? Okay, well, what else do we have? Trade union. Increases for clay pits, oil wells. All production. Okay, that's just when it's active. Cargo slowdown. Affects markets and the bank. Right, I was thinking about adding that, wasn't I? Because it lowers maintenance costs, but it shrinks the range as well, which I'm not a fan of. Well, I mean, this doesn't seem... Oh, but it increases... Okay. This just increases attractiveness. I don't know. I need to go through my list again and start collecting...
Ready for assignment.
Items. Where's... Okay, right.
Falcon ready.
Bring that back. Since you can make your own, 20 is enough.
All hands at the ready.
And we'll be able to produce that too. Okay, let's continue on.
We know not peoples as you.
The Masquerade. Following Prince Ernest's advice, you travel by train along the sparkling Côte de Turquoise to a grand station. The Piedmont family. Today the streets are filled with color and light. It's the grand opening of the very first casino. Convenient for a queen incognito. It is an animal masquerade. You have your own invitation from Prince Ernest. You'll also need a costume. Shamelessly walk in without a costume. I mean, that's the best I got. If you heads turn dormant, don't stop you. Okay. You get a black eye mask as a courtesy. Once inside the casino, you debate your best bet for finding the queen. continue to mingle. I guess this is my best thing that I brought with me. Just champagne everywhere. I like to think that I'm just drunkenly lurching through all of this. Oh no. Your knowledge of royalty does not desert you. In a circle of the most elegantly dressed people, you spy a beautiful sequined elephant, the queen's favorite. She drops her glass. There are gasps as she rushes for the exit. Her carriage sets off at speed. You wave down another cab, and there's a cab chase. Okay, well, we can't lose the bonus because this is the only bonus that I have. So we've got to continue taking morale hits, which I'm not a big fan of, but, well, there we are. Okay, what did you actually pick up?
On us.
Bunch of rum. Okay, I'll just take that back to here. And you...
I could simply go to press.
You could. Hold on a minute. Bread shortage in dog's lather. Fine. So it's because of what, these guys?
Still the Union.
So this is a big reason why you want to just keep them all happy rather than boost them up. I'm getting money-ish, but it's also bad. He keeps finding ways to dig at that. Okay. Well, little by little, things are picking up again. We now
My
should
ambitions
have...
exist
Yes.
mainly in the imagination.
Now we are going to need a crap ton of artisans. So that means we're probably looking at a...
Your city has grown more beautiful.
a lot of... a lot more expansion for, these guys. I would also like to start the zoo. So we'll maybe give this a little bit more love, and maybe also start some kind of dock system out here. I don't know. Maybe re-look at this number and make sure I've got what I need. But if we got to get to the next branch at 900, that is going to be a lot. So we're going to be doing another wave, and yeah, this may actually expand quite deeper than I had originally thought. But anyway, I'm going to end this one here. I will see you next time.